Hi, and I'm going to review the Scout software system for Heritage Select. Um, to get started, open up a web browser. I use Chrome here, and this system works on iPhone and Android and iPad tablets. So browse to the location app.foreclosurebidslist.com. Log in with the credentials that you were provided. And this is the main screen you'll see when you log in. Some of the links you have up here at the top are the list view, which is what you're seeing here of just the scouts. Deep manager drive list or deep scout list. This we'll go over in a different video later. It's a different process for scouting these properties. The main scout list, there's 101 properties on it. Scouted, what's already been scouted already by all the scouts, 150. And this is the date selector, so we're going to select the March 4th auction cycle, which is coming up, and I've got it selected to all counties. From this screen, you can click on the link here, or list view is the same view. So I'll click on main scout list. Generally, you will not be using the list view. Generally, you will be using the map view to do scouting. Here I can see a list of the properties that are set where scouts have been ordered on these properties. I'll click on map at the top and it'll load all of these properties into a map view. So on the map, you can see a little blue dot that shows where I'm located currently. The primary view is main scout list. In a later video, I'll show you how to combine these into multiple views into one view. When we get later in the auction cycle, there may be deep scouts that are ordered and there's still current scouts that are lingering, so we like to show these on a composite view. Up here at the top, make sure you have the correct date set and the correct county that you're scouting. And also, infrequently, there can be unmapped properties, and you have to go to list view to kind of resolve these properties for whatever reason they're not mapping properly on the map. And what I generally do is go to list view, look at the address, and try to see if I can map it manually. So from here, what we're looking at is from March 4th, 2014, all counties. I'm looking at the main scout list, and this is a list of all the properties that have ordered scouts on them. So I can come to one of these properties and I click on it once and it'll open up this card. Shows me a little bit more data about this property. It's a 1970s home. I don't have any notes or rating on this property yet. Um, from here I can open the full property view. I can go straight to the scout page and I can upload photos of this property. I'm going to click open to bring up the full property view, which gives us the address, a little bit of information about the property, the name of the bank that's foreclosing on this property, and the borrower's name. From this screen, as far as a scout, to enter, there's only two different pages of information you need to enter. I generally go to photos first to start the photo upload process. I select photos for upload. I'll show you an example. This works on iPhone and iPad. And the system will resize and upload the photos for you. Just loaded here back on the main page. You can see the photos that are just uploaded on the right. And you can go to the scout page to complete the scout report on this house. The first question is desirability, wow, and sexy. This is a very subjective question, but you'll kind of figure it out. It's a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being a very brand new, you would know the house when you see it. Very nice is what it implies. It's a very nice property, very minimal maintenance need to be done to it, probably a newer property. Nice is a very livable, very nice property, but probably requires a certain amount of upkeep or some TLC. Decent requires would be a nice property, except that it has a little bit more extensive maintenance. Definitely a livable property after some TLC has been put into it and shit. You'll know these when you see them. Occupied. You have to select if you're unsure if the house is occupied or not, if you're sure that it's vacant, if you know that the house is occupied but you're not sure if it's a tenant or an owner that's living in the property, or in some cases it appears that the people living there are moving out. The neighborhood, Once again, this is kind of subjective, but you'll kind of know it when you see it. If the neighborhood's real nice, it's a 1 to 5 scale to total shit. When you're scouting a property, if there's an agent sign in the front yard, um, we like to have a photo of that sign taken so that we can call that agent from the office. So if you see an agent sign in the yard, you'll select yes. Otherwise, hit no. There's no sign or agent for sale sign in the yard. Estimated repairs. You guys will skip this. This is used more for the deep scouts. Scout cost. You'll open up a spreadsheet and you'll have more details on this. The value that's put into the scout is the current comp plan. The comp plans change from time to time to balance for gas and such. Secondary scouter. We don't use this field any longer, so skip that. Road type. Busy main road. Maybe not quite as busy as a main road, but it's a busy cut-through street, or it's just a standard neighborhood. It's gated, which is nice, or cul-de-sac, which is at the end of a turnaround, which is very nice. The lot land quality. So this is just a subjective guess as to the quality of the lot. Take away the structure of the house, just looking at just the land quality. And we'll say, once again, on 1 through 5 scale, it's a very nice lot. It's okay, or it's crap, or it's total shit. Lot topology is the slope or trajectory of the lot. So in lot topology, which is very hard for us to determine from photographs, is it flat? Does it have a mild slope? Or is it on a steep hill, a side-to-side slope? Is it in a ditch, which would be down at a decent grade, or a fucking ravine, which means the house is backed up to a huge drop-off in the backyard, and you'll know that when you see it. On this page, also, there's a document for help with questions and the scout comp plan and other information, which we update from time to time. Make sure to review this. It's very important information for doing the scouts. And then you'll add notes into your field, such as the scout of the house, no one was home. And then I'll save the scout report. And once the scout report has been completed, it'll come off the map. So you can go back to map view. And you can see the house that we just scouted was right in here, and it's been removed from the map. So I can go to the next property. One thing that I didn't show you on the other thing is from this screen, you can actually go straight to the photo upload from here. I can also go straight to the scout report from here. And then one thing that's very useful is from here, you can hit device maps. And on your iPhone or on your Android, this should load into your navigation system directions to this property. So I'll click on it here. I'm on a desktop right now. So it loads get directions. And I can say get directions from here. If you ever need to pull up a house that you've already scouted, you can go to scouted houses, and it'll show a map of all the houses that have currently been scouted if you're looking for one that you just missed. And we'll review this deep drive manager scouts later. Thanks.